Well, good morning, BHS. It is a new week, and so we have some Friday videos for you. For this first one, it's some NFL picks with me and Mr. Rimsley.
It's time for the Super Bowl or a big game. Are we allowed to say Super Bowl? We're going to get sued?
I think we're going to get sued.
Oh, man, that's not good. So it's Super Bowl. Let's start with the most important part of the game. What's the coin toss going to be?
Give me heads. Heads guy all my life. Just give me heads.
I'll go with that. I'm going to go with heads, too. We're going to agree on that. Super Bowl Patriots versus the Seahawks. The first thing I'm going to say is if you look at the schedule of the Patriots, I think 14 of their 18 games were by coaches who were either fired or the NFC, the Browns division.
I think teams were the Jets, which they faced twice, and the Bengals. Like, come on, that haven't fired their coaches. Like, that's insane.
It's been a while since we've seen a blowout Super Bowl. This could be the one. Defense is pretty good for the Patriots. I'm telling you now, there is no shot that they win the game. They have no shot, no chance. So
give me the Seahawks. I think it's going to be a great rematch, and the Seahawks are going to win this time. We're going to hand it off to K9 on the one. He's going to run it instead of throwing it and getting a pick. Like, how stupid is that play call? So we're running it back. I feel like this is a great stepping stone for Drake May, making it to the Super Bowl like Patrick Mahomes in his second year. So, again, this is great for Drake May, but they're too young of a team. And they don't have enough receivers. So, give them the Seahawks.
Who is your MVP?
I think it's going to be either Sam Darnold or JSN. It's one of those two.
Sam Darnold's the MVP. They win by 10-plus points. It's a boring Super Bowl. Hopefully there's some good commercials. Props to Vrabel, props to that team, but they just don't have a chance.
In a few years, I can see them making the Super Bowl again, but not now. It's Sam Darnold's time. And hey, out of that draft class, I think it was 2018 draft class, Sam Darnold is the first quarterback out of Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, and Josh Allen to make the Super Bowl. And he's going to win it.
And anybody that can rise up from the Carolina Panthers and some of those other teams that he's played on, he went to some QB graveyards. That's amazing.
So, we have some other students with their Super Bowl picks, so here's that. This next video is a Five Nights at Freddy's movie review with me and Evan.
With the massive success of the first movie, it was inevitable that the Five Nights at Freddy's movie would definitely get a sequel and, at this point, even become a Blumhouse franchise at this point. And today we're going to be giving our thoughts on the recent, I'd say pretty recent, FNAF 2 movie. And Andrew, what do you think you'd like to start with?
So, overall, this movie was a lot better than the first. It had more animatronics, it was a lot scarier, and I really feel like they stuck to the games more in this one, didn't create their own story. But my main critique is we didn't see enough of the animatronics. I feel like the Withered animatronics had 43 seconds, which was pretty sad. I mean, you're there to see the animatronics, you're not really there to watch the actors.
Yeah, my main gripe is that just the dialogue in movie standards not good. It's very corny. It's very cliche. It's not that great. But again, we're there to see the animatronics, and while we did see a decent amount, the equalness of how much we saw certain animatronic is definitely not fair. It was mostly 70% Toy Chica, the puppet spear, and the rest just sprinkled here and there. It was still nice, and I liked the Shadow Bonnie Easter egg, if you know about it. And as a FNAF fan, this movie was great. It was fantastic, and I am so excited for the third one that they're hinting at the end credits. And I guess to wrap this up, my overall score as a FNAF fan would be 8 out of 10, but when it comes to movie standards, 7.5.
As a FNAF fan, I say it's 8 out of 10. I agree with that. But movie standards, I'd say 6 out of 10. Again, the dialogue was pretty stale. But I do like the teaser at the end. It's kind of like a Marvel end credit scheme, which I kind of liked. Teasing the third movie. And I also liked how Matt Pat voiced Toy Bonnie. That was killer.
Yeah, people kept complaining that he sounds nothing like Matt Pat. It's called voice acting. I can still hear him in the very back, but it sounds like how Toy Bonnie should be. And I love how in that teaser scene at the end of the movie, they literally said we found one, a real one, basically. Peak cinema. Anyways, that is it for our review, and we will see you around BHS.
For this next video is about the Winter Olympics.
Hello, everybody. I'm going over who you should be watching at this 2026 Winter Olympics. Some top of the USA athletes who could take home gold. So, for alpine skiing, we have Michaela Schifrin. Oh, some of these names are hard to say, so please don't judge me. Michaela Schifrin, she is one of the most successful alpine skiers ever, with hundreds of World Cup wins, and she's going to her 4th Olympics and will be pushing hard for gold. Figure skating, we have Ilya Milan, known as the Quad God, which I find pretty funny. He is the men's single skater who can land extremely difficult jumps and has a strong shot at the gold. For snowboarding, I have Chloe Kim. All you know, this is Miles Garrett's girlfriend. She is a dominant force in the women's snowboard halfpipe. She did get injured. She broke her collarbone, I believe, but she is always a favorite to win the gold. For ice hockey, we have Kendall Cone Schofield, a veteran leader for the U.S. women's hockey team. Kendall has multiple Olympic medals and will be a crucial push for the gold. And then for the men's, we have Austin Matthews and Matthew Tkachuk, I think. They're both NHL stars joining Team USA, and they have some high-level scoring that they can possibly win the gold. For speed skating and sliding sports, we have Jordan Slotz, one of the world's fastest speed skaters. Jordan's already won world titles and could win multiple medals. And then, these names are hard, people. Clay Humphreys and Elena Mayers-Taylor. These decorated bobsledders have Olympic medals and are leaders in their respective sports. And then, Jessie Diggins for cross-country skiing, America's most successful cross-country skier ever. Jessie always races tough and could medal again. So, this is who you should be watching at this Winter Olympics this year.
This next video is an interview with students in language classes.
I'm here with
Marco.
Molly.
And so, they are taking Spanish right now, or they did. And so I'm going to ask them, why did you take Spanish?
I took Spanish for 3 years for my honors diploma.
And I also took it for 3 years to get my honors diploma, and I also happen to have a lot of friends that speak Spanish, so it's just really cool to learn about how they interact with their family and just some more cultural things about them.
Are you guys planning on using it in the future?
Yes.
I'd say, yeah, of course, especially traveling to new places.
All right, Molly, you went to Costa Rica and Panama this past summer. How was it?
It was really fun. We got the opportunity to do things like surfing, zip lining, and whitewater rafting, and I also got the chance to use some of my Spanish skills on some of the locals.
Are you guys planning on taking Spanish in college, or have you guys tested out any classes in college?
I haven't really asked about testing out, but I definitely would like to take some Spanish classes in college if I can. It's a really cool language, and it's really fun to learn, and I think so many people use it in the United States, so it's really very useful.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking some extra Spanish classes to learn a little more.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Join Spanish, guys.
Join Spanish!
What is the only sport ever played on the moon?
I don't know.
It was golf. What type of fruit is a pink lady?
Peach?
It's an apple.
Oh, it's not pink.
What's the most common surname?
Surname?
Like, last name?
Thomas?
Smith.
Smith?
How many months have 28 days?
4.
It's all of them.
Oh.
They all have 28 days.
Oh, okay. No.
What is the name of Taylor Swift's fandom?
Swifties?
Yes.
Hey, good to be back, and it's February, and as you know, February is Black History Month. So, you want to maybe talk about some important Black historical figures for the month?
Sure, let's do it.
And obviously, I think we should start where it all started. Dr. Carter G. Woodson, who helped start Black History Month as an official holiday.
Yeah. And because of this, he's also called, well, the father of Black history.
He's also the founder of the Association for the Study of African American Life and History.
Yeah, and before we had Black History Months, it started as Negro History Week in 1926, which is what later eventually grew into Black History Month.
Another person I think we should talk about is George Washington Carver, a scientist and inventor, often called the plant doctor.
Yeah, I heard he studied botany and fungal diseases, which is an interesting field.
And with those studies, he made cultural advances in the farming and agriculture.
We'll let me start Carver because I messed up.
Sorry, my bad. Dead space. I think another person we should talk about is George Washington Carver, a scientist and inventor, often called the plant doctor.
Yeah, I heard he studied botany and fungal diseases, which is a fun and interesting field.
And with those studies, he made cultural advances in farming and agriculture.
Yeah, and he also figured out a way to turn legume into dyes, lotions, plastics, and gasoline.
That's pretty cool. And then I think the last one for today, or this week, is Bessie Coleman, the first female African pilot.
Yeah, she had to attend in France because in America, discrimination at the time wouldn't let her attend here.
But while in France, she completed her training in only 7 months.
Definitely shorter than most pilots.
Very impressive.
I think most pilots is like 1 or 2 years to get their license. But anyways, with this license, she paved the way for a new generation of flyers, like the Tuskegee Airmen.
Mm-hmm. Again, it's amazing what people can do, and that is it for this week. We'll be back with 3 more next week.
Well, BHS, thank you for watching our videos this week. I hope you all stay warm, and go Magics.